New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from the Superdome. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Chuck to the air right away. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Saints, first down.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down.
36-yard line.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Down and the 11.
Got it. Ready? Head to 60. 70 Lions. 60. Come on. Set.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 34-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
On
line.
1st down, Chuck. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's another Saints first down.
The air once more. Shuck. Got it into the hands of Olave. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
To the air again is Shuck. The outside, that's caught by Hill. And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
That's a gain of 4.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he takes it to the 35.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
Hey, 73. Hey.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. It's Paul Granderson this time to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 4.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2.
King, Phil King.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball, these opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers, but not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Going to return this from the 10. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Their own 15-yard line.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. A quick slant caught by Hill. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
63, 60.
That's Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 2-yard line.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Elliott on now for the PAT. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
14, Saints 7. Jake Elliott taking off.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
Here's a designed run. Alvin Kamara. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Picked off by Demario Davis. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this 2nd half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
First down.
All resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. No run here with Kamara. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5.
Kamara.
2nd and
And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now
Chuck going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And that is Huss in the end zone. He's in. Mason Tipton. Touchdown Saints. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Here is Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's 3rd down.
63, don't touch that. Go Silver, ready?
To throw is Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
1st down. A gain of 26 yards. And an Eagle.
Again, Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time.
2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Hurts again. That's taken in right side by Goedert. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st down, Eagles.
To the air again. Hurts. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
19 Tiger.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. That one caught Devon Taylor. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, New Orleans.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Huh.
From the gun, it's Shuck. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. Quick throw here is complete, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Two 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Shuck. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. That's to his tight end, Jawan Johnson. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker can be a hero.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. To the air again is Shuck. Throw right side to Olave. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air once more. Shuck. Got it into the hands of Olave. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
At the Eagles' 17-yard line.
Here's Kamara, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, 3rd down. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. So now, a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be Now the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Open man, downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard.
It's a gain of 18.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.